Alright, here we go again then. Take 2 at the Crack Cook Manse. This time we have Charles Bernard, James Wrigley, not Bernard Wrigley this time, James, Paul Bernard, and Albaforce Speck again.
Hello there, everyone.
Yeah, different players though, different players.
Yep.
They have no idea what just happened to the last lot.
Should we introduce ourselves?
You can do, yeah.
Just so everyone remembers.
Yep.
I'm Scribblikins from the Something Awful forums.
I'm Lenoon. I'm playing James. Also SA, I guess. Yeah.
And I'm Splicer. I'm playing Charles, and I'm also from Something Awful.
And I'm playing Aberforth Speck, the Lumberjack.
Okay. So, it's early February 1925. You, for some reason, are a group of investigators as part of a company where, out of the view below, you received this letter. Which I'm not going to read out again because I did it last time.
Okay.
It's from Gamwell, the Dodge Brothers Attorneys at Law.
Arthur Cornthwaite. I'm just going to make a few notes here on the names.
A mutual friend, eh? I don't have any mutual friends.
Yeah, probably one of your enemies then.
Oh, those damn enemies.
Yep. So, give you a few minutes to read that. So it seems Mr. Cornthwaite has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. That's quite weird. Yeah, he's been missing for a few weeks. So the note on the side is dated January 17th. So
it's been missing, what, about a month?
Yeah, just under a month, 3 weeks. So I'm going to assume that you're all going to accept the job and travel over to Gamwell. Because these things always go horribly wrong when the players go, no, we don't want to do that. That sounds like a stupid idea.
Well, I've decided that one of my first possessions is massive college debt, so...
That sounds about right. Right, cool.
Right. So, skip forward the page. So, you arrive in Gamwell. It's an out-of-the-way place. It's the kind of place you stop to buy an ice cream or get a drink on the way to somewhere more important. It's got large properties that sprawl across the landscape, but the town itself is relatively small. It's basically just there to keep the landowning elite, with whatever little knickknacks they need and can't produce on their own farms. It's got a boarding house, town hall, a police station, fire station, attorney's office, newspaper office, and a town library and 7 shops. And of course, the first place you should probably visit is the attorney's office, being that being the Dodge Brothers.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that one of you has a car. So.
Yes.
I have a horse, but I can't really take anyone else with me on that.
And I have a Buick, so that's all hop in the back of the car.
Drive
and we'll
Gamwell.
around town.
Gamwell is described as being Massachusetts, between Boston and halfway between Boston and Albany.
Yeah. Well, I hear that Massachusetts is really nice in February, so I'm going to drive everyone quite slowly.
I'm well used to the view, but I won't complain too much.
Mm.
I have a look out the window. It's not my car. I'm not paying for gas, so
Yeah, remind me to talk about that at the end. When we collect our money, it's a bad economy. Got to look out for this stuff.
All right. I sigh.
Right. So,
Pity. Sheriff.
as you enter, are you happy to go into the office?
Oh, to the attorney's office? Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive there, yeah. Pull up outside, looking all stylish.
I've vaguely cleaned myself up, and at least I'm wearing a nice shirt.
I'm sure I'm fairly well groomed. I luxuriously comb my mutton chops.
They're
He's
looking
very
good.
happy with his mutton chops. He's only just found
yeah.
that portrait. Okay. Reginald Walton Herbert Dodge lawyers. They're three little washed-out looking men in washed-out little grey suits. They fundamentally look like timid people.
Mm.
And Walter seems to be the eldest and greets you. Oh, you're the gentleman I inquired after. Thank you for coming.
Good day.
So I'm desperately. We really need to find Mr. Corthwaite. It's he's 1/4 of our books, and we really need to know what to do with these estates. They are quite sizable, but there are several questions that we need to ask him. It's very uncharacteristic of him to just leave without letting anyone know where he's gone.
So he's worth a lot of money. This
He's a millionaire, yes.
millionaire. Interesting. Yeah, obviously look very suspicious while saying interesting. Yeah.
I
Are they?
take out the newspaper clipping we received in the mail, study it a bit, and ask, well, what happened the 17th of January?
Nothing that I know of. Oh, that was when it was published. No, no one has seen Mr. Corthwaite since the 7th.
Oh, yeah, the 7th, I meant.
Yeah, it's easy misunderstanding. Not much. He came in, asked me a few questions, placed an order that I don't know what the order is. He wanted to do something that I've forgotten. It's probably been filed away somewhere. He seemed quite excited for the first time in a long while. So he seemed better than I've seen him in a long time. After that, he went back to his house and was never seen from. I haven't seen him since.
So he placed a request on the 7th,
Yes.
and you don't know what that request is.
No, he went off. He went to place it himself. I don't know. We deal with quite a few different books here. I can't. It's quite a busy time.
But it was a request for a book.
I have no idea what it was a request for. I'm afraid.
Oh, right.
I
He
think
said that there might be he said that there might be records.
Oh yes, we have all our records here. You're more than welcome to have a look.
I'll grab them and, if possible, and start perusing them while the conversation goes on.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, if you can find him, I'm willing to pay you $100. An extra $100 if you can find him within a week.
okay.
I'm afraid that there is no room at the boarding house in town, but you are more than welcome to stay up at the mansion. I'm sure Mr. Corthwaite wouldn't mind at all, especially if it'll only be till you find him. Apart from that, as long as you do no damage to the property, things will be great.
I'd like to try and fast talk him into giving us an extra $100 just flat, whether we find him in a week or not.
Yeah, you can give it a go.
Good luck.
Oh.
Well done.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. That would be acceptable.
That's 100 each, right?
Doesn't say.
Well, yeah, no, it didn't say. I guess if we find him in a week, it's $300. So 100
100
each.
each.
Minus the $50 you both owe me for the gas money on the ride here.
I laugh.
Okay.
I don't even look up. If I had $50, I wouldn't be here.
We'll come back to
If I had $5, I wouldn't be here.
1920s dollars as well, so they're worth like a lot more.
Yeah, that's like what, 100, 200? I don't know the rates.
Yeah, never actually. I had a website that told me that, but I lost it. But a quick look at the rule book will tell me that. Where's that? The earnings page. Not that it's important, it's just nice to know.
Let's see.
Find an inflation calculator.
Yep, that'll do.
What's the year?
let's see.
1920.
1925.
25. $1 is worth roughly $13.47.
So it's offering you, it's offering you about 1,300
Yeah,
in modern money, or each.
Yeah, that's a lot.
that'll do.
For a week's work, that's not bad.
That'll play.
Yeah, that's much better.
Not bad at all.
Okay. So I'm looking through these records. Do I need to roll to
Yeah, make
find
me an
anything?
accounting roll.
Counting. Library use won't do now.
No, it's specifically asked for accounting.
Where are we?
Well, we could all try.
Yeah,
Actually,
you're all willing to try.
I won't bother.
Well, you should
Not
have at least
accounting.
10%.
Yeah, I do, but
I have exactly
Aberforth
10%.
isn't interested in accounting.
Yeah, that's fine.
He doesn't do it.
No.
No.
Not they've
quite a
got
critical
really bad
failure.
handwriting.
That's not a critical failure. 96 and above is a critical
That's
failure.
not
You
quite
can't
a
critically
critical
fail
fail.
and get accounting
right.
books.
I could set it on fire.
Yeah. Flick a page too quickly, static. Yeah, the friction catches light. Yeah.
James, are you going to give it a go?
I'm more on the kind of, taking money away rather than adding money up. But let's try it out. Take a look at the accounting books.
Oh, so
Ooh,
close.
but no cigar.
I'm mystified by the idea that anyone would write down their transactions.
I'm holding it upside down. I'm just impressed you can read this strange gibberish.
All right. Any
I
other
kind
questions?
Well, let's see. What do we need to ask? We know he felt better than ever, or better in a long time. Better from what, exactly? I ask also.
That's a good point.
We're not quite sure. He's been looking very pale and worn for a while, ever since he came back from his expedition.
Expedition?
Yeah, was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Just a year. 1 second. Flick through his notes, as I do. Should be able to remember 2 dates. Come on. I think it's 1923.
So 2 years.
Yeah, he went to South America.
South America.
Oh.
That already sounds sinister.
Oh, no. It was a purely archaeological expedition.
Oh, I'm going home.
Well, did he bring back any stuff?
Not as far as I know, which is unusual. Most of the time he brought something back. He's quite the collector.
Okay.
All right. And you have no idea why he would just up and disappear?
Oh no, it's totally out of character. I say, he seemed quite happy.
Well, rich folks can be like proper strange types.
Yes. We prefer the term eccentric.
Oh yeah, that one.
Well, it doesn't seem like this guy is going to be much more use. Is there any way we can kind of get him out of the way and have a search around his office?
You could, but you wouldn't find anything of interest.
All right. Okay. Cool.
I'm just gonna.
You're a nice GM to tell us that.
It's because it's a one shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait. If you're gonna completely waste your time, then I won't. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He does give you 2 keys, one for the front and one for the back door of the mansion.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're expected to search the area for Mr.
To do whatever you need to
Cornflake.
find him.
Yeah. All right. Then we'll first search his mansion.
Mhm.
I believe. I look to James.
Well, I was thinking maybe the reporters know something a little bit more. You know, if they've got kind of a nose for kind of local mystery.
Yeah, the
What-
Gamwell
what-
Gazette offices are nearby.
Yeah, might be worth checking them out.
Could ask that sheriff fellow too.
Yeah, definitely. And what was the other place? There's the attorney's office.
Yeah, that's the one that you're in.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
There's a town library, newspaper office, boarding house, town hall, police station, fire station, and several small shops.
In that case, I'd like to go and check out the newspaper.
Okay.
So I'll kind of wander off over there.
You want us to come with you?
Yeah, cool. All goes a gang. Hopefully we won't get attacked by like crazy reporters or any kind of demons made out of newspaper or anything like that. But you know,
The office of the Gamwell Weekly, or the Gamwell Gazette, as there's no, is a small and cluttered place. Inside is a garishly dressed man.
no, it's garish.
Yeah, he's in a bright purple and green check suit and a Panama hat. He seems quite happy. In the background is a smaller, more downtrodden-looking man. When you enter, the garishly dressed man stands up and says, "Ha! Welcome. I'm the editor, Stan Artemis. How can I help you, gentlemen?"
Shit. We've been hired to investigate the disappearance of Mr. Cornthwaite. Cornthwaite?
He reaches over for a notebook. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I should have given you something else. You're given an image of Cornthwaite.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh, nice.
Dashing.
Yeah, this is Call of Cthulhu artwork. They vaguely look human. Some of the monsters occasionally look more human than the humans.
I like the old art. It's kind of caricatures, but
Yeah.
it seems like it gives you a feel of the characters.
Yeah. So he instantly reaches for a notepad.
Okay.
So are you working on the case?
I suppose you could say that. We're coming into the tune of a sweet $300, some of which could be
$300.
shared.
Right. That's a good sum. They obviously want to find him. Do you got any idea where he may have been? May go? Any leads?
I mean, I figure that James probably zoned out slightly thinking about the money there. So.
I'm kind of looking at James and questions the other way around.
Investigators baffled. Sorry,
Yeah.
just making a few notes. Possible headlines. So, how can I help you?
Right. Well, what do you know about this mysterious man, Mr. Cornthwaite, travelling everywhere, millionaire, philanthropist? Surely he made a lot of noise in the community.
Oh, yes. We've got plenty of stuff. He arrived about 1919, I think. He bought the manse after the previous occupants died. And ever since then, he's run fetes, tea parties, donated to the church. He even gave a large collection of books to the library recently. He seemed a thoroughly nice man. Always a little nervous, but yeah. He's a pillar of the community. It's very odd that he's disappeared.
What happened to the previous owners of his house?
They were elderly people. They they passed on.
Yeah.
No strange visitors. This story last month. Any disrespectful encounters?
You're breaking up.
You just broke up then.
Oh,
Poor James is having some kind of fit on the floor.
He's a robot.
Just ignore him. We'll
I got the general
happens,
gist
it
of it.
happens.
No, well, we wouldn't know. The estate is a good 10 miles outside of town, so it's not as though we can watch his every coming and going. We do know he's fired most of his staff over the last few weeks, which is odd, but they were all out of towners, so.
Who noticed he was missing?
I believe it was his accountants. They went to ask him a question and he wasn't around.
Aye.
I mean, if there's anything we can do to help, you're welcome to use our extensive records. They're basically, he points to a load of ratty-looking cardboard boxes, which are full of past issues of the weekly paper. Circulation, probably 20 if they're lucky.
Well, do you have any interesting articles on this corn trade?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'd say I don't really have time. I've got to get the next issue out. The news doesn't stop for anyone. But you're welcome to have a look yourself. You can flick through for a library use role.
And have a look.
Charles?
yep.
I believe it's paper.
There's no order to this at all.
I'll help this one time. I'm more used to papers than accounting. 97. I tear some up. Whoops.
Yeah, that seemed to be some of the original issues you just destroyed.
Ah, damn.
We both reach for the same paper and end up with half of it in each hand.
In that case, I might blunder in and make a giant cock up of it as well. Yep.
Yeah, we all tear and pull up the papers.
Yeah.
Just lean over the same box.
You find pretty much what he says. Apparently he was quite good at winning at bridge nights. So pretty much lots of very boring, look how awesome this millionaire is. He's giving us lots of fun stuff.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't anything interesting in that paper I destroyed.
Paul
Sounds like
Manse
a-
papers number 3.
Sounds like a.
So, to the library. Let's have a look at those books he donated.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Once we've left the newspaper office, I turn to the others and ask, shouldn't we talk with the sheriff? Or is that waste, considering he hasn't really been missing more than a week?
Yeah, we could talk to the sheriff or go to the library. We've got some pretty. No, we don't have good library use skills.
We could split the party.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'll go peruse the library while you guys have a chat with the sheriff.
Alright, we'll do the library first. This is staffed by a young woman who's very happy to see you. There's not much away in books, so this is kind of like, it's a small but crammed wooden building. It's basically lots of donated books from when people have been cleaning out their libraries, and they've all just been kept here. Books are all type, but you do notice that there's a bit of hissing going on. Sorry, Spicer.
Yep.
You seem to be, your mic seems to be hissing.
My mic? 1
I
second.
think it's yours.
Hang
It's
on.
quieter now. Okay, that's fine. A cursory glance does tell you that there seems to be quite a few about archaeology and anthropology.
Okay. I will say hello and ask if there's. She could. I'd just say I'm here to have a look at the books donated by Arthur. By Arthur Cornthwaite. If are they just scattered around or?
Well, these are some of them. These are the ones we thought were most interesting. He gave us a large number. We had to put the rest in storage. Oddly though, he did come and borrow one of them in November. It's quite overdue now, but it's not really diplomatic to mention it when somebody's own book is overdue.
What was the title?
She flicked through.
We'll actually be up by his house later, so we might be able to pick it up and bring it back.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. The Missing People by Thomas Pratt. Do you want me to do an anthropology roll? See if you know who Thomas Pratt is.
Let's see if I roll a 1. I do have history and, well, just history, if that would be better.
Try history if you want.
Or occult.
Not occult.
Yeah. 22.
Yeah, Thomas Pratt was an anthropologist who was generally considered to be a fringe scientist.
Do I have an idea what kind of his fringe was, or is it just general wacky nonsense?
It was kind of like archaeology, but the title "The Missing People" should kind of tell you what type of thing he was into. But he had some wild ideas. Not that you've really read any of his books.
I have a quick look through the books that he donated, see if it's any kind of a general theme.
No. Actually, make me an idea roll.
Ooh, that's a 1.
That's a 1. You're going to wish you used that. They all seem to be about South America. Pretty much all the books he's donated do seem to relate to South America in some way or other.
Okay, well, it seems... I guess I go wander over to the sheriff's station, see what everyone else has been up to.
That's about all you can get from that.
Yep.
Alright. On to the next person.
So actually, before I leave, is there anything else by Thomas Pratt in the library?
Not that I know of. He's not a very well-known author. Alright, next up is the sheriff. He doesn't look very happy when you walk in. Are you the investigators they hired then?
I take off my cap. Good day, Sheriff.
Right. I want you guys out of my town as quickly as possible. You're going to be nothing but trouble.
I raise an eyebrow.
Yeah. I kind of run a comb through my hair and try and convince him that we're actually accredited. We're Pinkerton kind of people. We've got all the right kind of documentation with us. It's all right, Sheriff. You don't need to worry. We are registered by the state. We have a full insurance policy. Any kind of damage that we do can be recouped by invoicing central government.
Right, fast talk or credit rating?
I'll try credit rating, so use fast talk last time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
That works. Cool.
Okay, but, just because you're accredited doesn't mean you can do anything outside the law. I'll be watching you. How can I help? He's slowly typing up a document as he does this, kind of one-fingered typing.
Well, Sheriff, as you know, we're here to investigate a disappearance. Arthur Cornthwaite. What? Cornthwaite?
Cornthwaite.
Why can't I say that? What can you tell us about him?
Not much. Normal rich boy. I've been up there. There's no sign of foul play or anything like that. He's obviously been planning to go out for leave for a while, and he's been firing his servants one by one for the last few weeks. All out of towners. So this is his plan. He's got the money to do it, and he doesn't need his lawyers holding his hand. I mean, overall, this is a ridiculous business. It's a waste of police time and your time. Anyone want to get a psychology roll as he's talking?
Psychology.
PPP. Psych. Psychology.